Good morning there, Full Size Life family. Michael here. Oh, I forgot to check what day I'm on. It's like 93 or 94. 13,000 and change in steps. I hurt bad. My feet are swollen. I'm gonna get my, not 13,000 steps, 23,000 steps. I'm gonna get those in today. I'm not gonna do the Mach 4 or Mach half marathon today. I need to put my feet up. Yesterday I decided to do something a little bit different as far as a walking technique, and it worked. But since I'm using new muscles, oh, did that leave me hurting bad. Yeah, I work from home and at a desk. I have my feet up all day, but I can't have them high enough to keep the everything from going down to them. So I was hurting bad yesterday after that, and in the afternoon, just where I still get the steps in. But yeah, it'll take time. I need to build up those muscles on my feet and my calves. And that's the big thing, is you can't make a change instantly. You got to work the muscles, get them stronger, and well, definitely got to work those muscles. Oh, I had to switch hands. That's rough. Forgot to get my sunglasses when I stopped by the house to get this started. So I'm pretty much being blinded. News, got 22 subscribers now. I picked up 3 or 4 yesterday. Really do appreciate y'all getting so close to that 25 subscriber mark, and hopefully 50. I think I know I'll do more live streams just as soon as I can go straight through the YouTube app instead of going through a proxy. I think I might end up doing a live stream almost daily, if not daily at that point. So let's get it to where I can do a live stream hopefully by the end of the month, daily. I think that'd be cool, because I'm just having a conversation with y'all anyways, even though I'm having the conversation with myself while I'm walking. And do really appreciate y'all, especially the advice I got from the guy yesterday. Oh boy, there's a lot of things in there that's going to help me out, because I want to be able to make sure I can finish that half marathon, and in the long run either do the Grand Canyon or a full marathon in October once I hit my 1 year mark. So basically, Grand Canyon is a marathon. It's just got a 4,000 or 5,000 foot climb up out of it, with the 4,000 or 5,000 foot climb down. And it's like 24 miles, but you don't get stuff dropped off right at the trailhead. You have to walk to it and stuff like that. So I'm sure if I was to do the Grand Canyon, I'm going to hit every bit of 26.2 miles. So, but I think I'll probably end up doing the full marathon instead. I'm sure I could find one locally and wait for the Grand Canyon for when it's a little bit more put back together. There's a huge mess that happened. I mean, the fires destroying the old lodge, destroying basically the whole North Rim's facilities, and the trails got damaged also. washed out, water supply washed out, things like that. So it's not, it's open. You can do river to river, river to rim, river, rim on the south side. But I don't think I want to add right now to the problems. Whoa, that was weird. It just went. Sorry about that. I know it wasn't me. Oh, wait a minute. I just turned off the tracking. Hey, there we go. Oh. So if I can get that 23,000 steps in today, I'll be doing good at this point. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Yay. Oh. Yeah. Never seen my feet this swollen before. It's like I got two clubs on the end of my legs. And I'm gonna do the rice thing, rest, ice, compression, elevation. Once I'm at least got my half of my steps in, so later I can come back out and see if my feet are any better. But yeah, still doing that pushing off thing today, working the same muscle. But yeah, that was bad. I did not need that this morning. But it's a learning thing for me. I got to figure out what works best. And sometimes it involves pain. And if you're catching this and you haven't caught my story, I'm 51 years old. I used to weigh at least 505 pounds. I'm down to 323 in about 3 years. And I'm training for a full year. Started on October 10th of 2025. Gonna go to October 10th, 2026. And whoa, that was weird. It did that again. And do a marathon. Goal, very weird. I think I'm hitting a button. The goal is to lose 100 pounds, not 100, 50 pounds, get me down to 250 pounds by October 10th. I was abused as a kid. People at school found out, elementary school, and I shut down from there on, pretty much. And I struggled with that. Some days it's good, some days it's not so bad, but generally it's rough, and I get in my head sometimes. But I got a great family, great wife, keeps me centered, keeps me from getting in my head too much. Love her for that. And I mean, I've had the last like 20 something years very sedentary, very non-moving jobs. and I still am doing that 8 hours a day, working at a desk at home. And before that, I used to drive semi-truck for a living, and that had a little bit more activity, but that was even more sitting on my rear end. So 93 something days ago, I decided that I was going to try something for a year. It wasn't a New Year resolution. I want to call it a new me resolution. And to work on my health, lose some weight, work on my mental stuff, so I don't fall back into those same bad habits and traps, which I've had a couple rough days as far as getting into my head. And honestly, my wife pulls me out of that. Y'all are helping. Definitely appreciate it. And oh, by the way, it's bloody cold out here. I think it said it felt like it was 40, but not felt. Actual temperature was 40, but it felt like 34 or 32. Wind's blowing. I mean, I love the wind. It cools me off. Keeps my head dry. By the way, that's why I wear this thing. It's like merino wool. I use it for wicking to keep it from moisture to get into my eyes. I sweat a lot, and it doesn't help if you can't see because you got sweat in your eyes. Got a trip coming up in March, cruise, so that's going to be interesting. I mean, I have no problem getting my steps in when I'm on shore. So that's one of those things I do, is I'll strap on a backpack and go outside of the port, go around town, get miles in. The back of my car's got a whole bunch of stickers. When I edit this down, I'll put a picture of the stickers. I've hiked at every single one of those locations at some point in time in my life, and most of them were in the last like 5 years. So what I consider a hike is 30 something pound backpack. In other words, an ultralight thing, a 30-pound backpack, and at least 5 miles. So also a few years ago. And I mean, I got a San Francisco one on there because I did hiked all the way across the Golden Gate Bridge and back, which is very cool. It was also very foggy, which I was fine with because that's what San Francisco's known for. And the next day, took a tour to the Myrrh Forest, hiked around there. Same thing, backpack. I got footage somewhere on here or on my camera for it, or a 360 camera for it. And that day I also hiked all the way around and up. Whoa. All the way around and up the Alcatraz. Got to do Alcatraz when you're there. Also hiked Chinatown that day. So I did a lot on that trip. I'm gonna call it quits for now. Put my feet up. Do appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get to 50 by the end of January so I can do live streams daily. And this camera is trying to Loose me again. There we go. At least it's less bouncy when I'm using the gimbal. I need to put the little tripod on the end of it because it has a tendency to be too short of a handle for my hand. Talk to you later. Love you. And end.